So let's continue on now. I'm joined by Brent Derking from North Star EMS, and you were just telling me you just heard the news as you walked in the studio. It is an icon of the music world.
He absolutely was, and I mean, I remember, over the years just kind of growing up and listening to the music, and it's just a shock. So
it is.
It's really sad.
Let's turn to the reason that you are with us today. Talking about eyesight. Tell me what we're looking at, safety for eyesight.
Well, today, we want to talk a little bit about common eye injuries. We're coming into the summer months, and there's going to be a lot of people working outside in their yards. And from an EMS perspective, Emergency Medical Services, we wanted to take a few minutes to talk about some common sense practices to protect your eyes, because it's very common during the summer to see some injuries occur. So one of the main things that we really recommend is, when mowing the grass, for instance, it can stir up dust and rocks and debris. So it's important to wear the goggles, and you can notice that the goggles, when you put them on, have rims on them, and they extend out to the sides to kind of protect your eyes a little bit better, keeping debris from coming in to hurt your eyes.
And it's a good idea, even if you aren't the person mowing, if there's a kid in the yard playing or something, really, they shouldn't be wearing goggles. They should be out of the way.
That's absolutely correct. And I brought some samples, from the weed eaters that people use. I mean, a lot of times these little pieces can break off, and they're small enough, to really get into your eye.
And that's just like a stick a stick in your eye.
Absolutely.
It's a terrible thing.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
So when it comes to getting things in your eyes, there's typically about 4 ways that happens. The first thing, as far as eye injuries are concerned, is you can have basically sunburn to the eye. So you got to be very conscientious that when you're outside, wear the sunglasses. They do make goggles that are UV protective as well. But that's just one way just to keep your eyes from burning. The second way that eye injuries occur is that you can get the debris, as we just discussed, in your eyes. And when things like that happen, the best treatment is to get water and, flush your eyes out with the water. That helps the best.
And that's, some people may not, I mean, what's the best way to do that? Just stick your head under a faucet in an emergency, certainly?
Absolutely, or go to the water hose and turn it on. Of course, take the spray nozzles off. You don't want that pressure, but you just want a light flow of water going into the eyes. Hold it open, like this, and let the water flush that debris out. One thing I really caution people about is be concerned about not taking your palm and just rubbing your eye if you feel debris, because if you do that, you could actually end up scratching the cornea a little bit. Another way that the injuries occur is you might get something that's a little more solid stuck in your eye. And if it's something that you can't wash out with flushing it with water, you might actually have to take some bandage material and actually cover your eye, or
and at that point, you really need to go get some help. Don't you
really
get it checked out?
Yeah, and I would definitely at that point call 911 and get EMS response coming.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry we're running out of time, but thanks for being with us. Some good reminders.
Absolutely.
Keep an eye on your eyes.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.